Welcome to East Coast Elk Reviews. Today, we're doing another episode of Rate That Beer. This is episode 17. Can't believe it's already been 17 episodes. All right, so I'd like to thank the panel for being here with me tonight, doing a little beer review. Bumpy Road Brewery, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Miscellaneous Brew Reviews.
Cheers, guys.
Alex, the Beer Master.
Cheers, everybody. Thanks for letting me join. Cheers.
For sure, man. We got some people in the chat. Dio said first. And we got John and Ellie said second first.
Oh, what's he doing?
Yeah, let's go, John. I'm on here.
Let's go.
All right, so we'll start it up. We'll have Bumpy Road Brewery show his beer first.
All right. I am going to show my beer. This is a beer that many of you are probably familiar with because a certain individual on here had it for like a week straight. Equilibrium D-Hop 2.
Deliciousness.
It's a double IPA. Comes in at 8.5% ABV. This is, we'll call it about 6 weeks old. And I have no clue what the hops are that are in it. But it doesn't matter. That's what the can art looks like, and we'll give it a pour. First, I'll sling some water.
You know what's funny? When I went to go get some of those Equilibrium beers, they had like 2 single cans left. They had like 24 packs of 3 different kinds. And when I went there and I was like, oh, I'm going to get a 4-pack of them, they literally had like 2 or 3 single cans.
So, yeah, a very tight white bubbled head. Call it frothy-esque. And it is a yellow lollipop color and hazy. That's what Tanner likes to do. He likes to lick the glass, the can, the bottle.
Someone's phone's ringing.
It's mine.
Oh.
All right. I was just, as long as I'm not losing my mind.
Not mine.
I have it on vibrate. Cheers.
Cheers,
Back
Bumpy.
to what the aromas are and all that fun stuff there.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Miscellaneous.
Cheers, guys. So, yeah, I got a product here out of Doral, Florida. This is from Tripping Animals. This is their King of Everything. It's a triple IPA brewed with Citra, Mosaic, Azaka, and Marshmallow. Comes, 10%. There's the can art. It's got the elephant on there, birds.
Oh, wow.
It does have a date on it. This is a few months out, though. This is canned on 3/24/22. So, just over 2 months. This is going to be the second IPA I've tried from them that had marshmallow in it. I had one with, they did a collab with Equilibrium.
Ooh, that looks really juicy. At least in my opinion.
That does look good.
Yeah. One finger, pretty tight knit, frothy head. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah, smells all right. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Oh gosh, Alex, do you have a hazy?
I don't know if it's hazy. It might be. This is from Rusty Rail. Rusty Rail Brewing, and it's Macking Pale Ale or something. It's a double hazy IPA. It's a coconut, I believe. That's what that says on the bottom there. There you go.
Pina colada.
Yeah, pina colada, double
Apples,
hazy IPA.
coconuts.
Yeah. So we're gonna see.
a coconut the other day. That's pretty good.
So then we're going to see if it's going to be good. Pina colada. I'll probably review this on my channel eventually. Doesn't smell like a coconut, which I'm surprised, but might taste like a coconut. Let's see. Let's pour this up. It looks like a delicious beer. You know, like a hazy West Coast, East Coast IPA. Oh, wow. That, never mind. It does smell like coconut. Oh, my God. I'm looking forward to getting this.
Alex is excited now, boys.
This is going to be delicious. I hope. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Awesome, Alex.
Thanks.
All right. So I also have a hazy IPA. It's weird how that worked out, huh? All right. So this
Hazy's
is
for everybody.
What did you say?
Hazy's for everybody. You get a hazy and you get a hazy.
This is from Distill Brewery. This is their tour bus. Double dry hopped hazy IPA brewed with Citra and Mosaic hops. Says support flavor, boycott bland. This actually has what totally stood out to me. It has the Great American Beer Festival 2021 Gold Juicy or Hazy IPA. So they won gold last year. 7.4% alcohol by volume, 25 IBUs is 1 pint. Says our Deadhead IPA series melds the alluring vibe of our favorite music with unbounded takes on hoppy beers we love to drink. Unleashing a whole new groove, our tour bus IPA features 2 row malt, flaked oats, and wheat with Citra and Mosaic hops, providing dynamic notes of tropical citrus fruit and berries. Cheers. And they do have some really nice canned on dates. I will give them that. It's actually canned on 420, canned on 420, 2022. That's definitely one of the most clearest canned on dates I've seen in a while. But yeah, so this is their Deadhead IPA series. Let's crack this open. I do like the black can too. It's pretty nice, very appealing looking. All right, got my IPA glass, Spiegel. Let's crack this open. All right. I think someone's
got the radio on.
Yeah, I was gonna say someone's radio's on or something. All right. Definitely it's like a hazy straw color with like a tint of orange to it. Definitely a nice 2-finger tight knit head, holding lots of retention there. Nice and hazy. Some effervescence at the bottom. Trying to see if there's any like sediment chunks, but I didn't get to the bottom of the can. But yeah, it looks really good. Looks like something that's going to be pretty crushable. So cheers, guys. Hazy IPA. All right. We'll go back to Bumpy, and Bumpy can go over his hazy IPA.
I've been trying to smell on this thing. I mean, there's definitely aromas. It's just like nothing is flying out of the glass screaming, "This is what I am." What I get is some subtly reminds me of like tangerine, peach, pineapple. And there's something else in there. I don't know if it's more pushing towards like white grape or if it's more on the melon side. It's very, very light. It's kind of melon-esque, but there's something that kind of it's like white grape. I don't know.
Apple, maybe? That's what I was getting. Like a white grape.
No, I'm not getting apple.
Oh, okay.
There's a slight zest to it. A little bit of a sweetness, very, very slight sweetness. So it could be a little malt presence, but it doesn't scream to me like anything that's really malty. Besides maybe like a breadiness, but all right. Oh, Cheers, anyways.
Cheers.
Cheers. I like the color.
That looks delicious. Like I said, that was a good beer. I need to get more of that to review it bumpy, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Let's tack some flavors here because I would say definitely melon. It's melon forward on the palate. There's a little bit of that kind of tangerine, like creamy tangerine. Pineapple blended in there. It's more like a very, very ripe, like pineapple. I should say not very ripe, underripe, and very fresh pineapple. Maybe a little bit green. There we go. Wrong terminology for ripe.
That beer is delicious. I need to get more of that. Delicious. Very pillowy, right, Bumpy?
It's got a semi-soft mouthfeel to it. There's a little bit of a burn.
There is a burn.
Back end, like hop bite, but it's kind of an herbally type thing that you get from some fruits. I think I usually kind of find this type of like spicy burn herbal type note on the tail end of like beers that have guava, but I'm not going to say that I'm tasting guava out of this. But yeah, there's definitely a zestiness to the finish, and it's adding into my acid reflux. Yeah, I'd say it's medium body, semi-smooth palate, about a medium carbonation to it. It does leave this kind of dryness on the tongue as well. 8.5% alcohol. I'd say alcohol presence isn't really noticeable. And then the burn that I'm getting it's not like an alcoholic warmth type burn. It's definitely like coming from hops. So that's the flavor notes I'm getting out of this, and I'll just think of a score for it. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, won't be awesome. I was just responding to John. All right. Yeah, sounds good. From what I
Am I not good enough?
What's that? All right. Yeah, the one that I had, what was it? Double Fractal. That was pretty good by them. Definitely want to try more of that other stuff. All right, we'll move on to miscellaneous. Cheers, Bobby.
Cheers.
All right. So yeah, the king of everything. Just keep a nice little head there. Just throw in some lacings. Wow, that lighting is terrible. Adjust that. Anyways, on the rum, as soon as I opened it, it was very citrus forward, like orange, almost like Valencia orange. There's a nice piney grassiness to it. Dank, earthy. It's just got a bit of a bready malty nose to it. Definitely smells sweet. Tropical fruits. I don't really get any vanilla or marshmallow on the nose, but I remember on the last beer that I had from them that had the marshmallow in it, triple IPA, you could definitely taste it. So, yeah, it smells great. Cheers, guys. Yeah, bumpy merch. I bought the last of it. You can't even get this anymore.
But it just freaking shut down, which is freaking annoying. I want to get that stuff.
You didn't buy enough T-shirts, Alex.
Oh, that's probably one. Oh.
Cheers, miscellaneous.
I'm just kidding.
Well, who knows?
That was some bullshit. I did get the last of the merch, though.
Cancel
That is
culture.
true.
People don't like bumpy roads anymore.
Wow. For 10%, I forgot to say it's 10% too. It doesn't smell boozy. The drinkability of this is insane. I'll tell you that. It's medium light body, carbonation's low. Like I said, drinkability is awesome. It goes down. There's really There's virtually no alcohol presence that I'm picking up on. It is very cold. I bought it warm on the shelf. I've had it in the freezer for about an hour. Pineapple. Pine, resin. Definitely some citrus, a little grapefruit on the palate, whereas picking up the orange more on the nose. Pretty quick finish on this with the fruit, the sweet fruit flavors. But the piney resinous does stick around for a little bit, which is good. Pretty looking beer. It's holding the lace. Wow.
Is that a New England IPA legendary, Andrew? Because it looks like a New England IPA to me.
They call it a triple IPA.
Okay.
Oh, there's the marshmallow. Definitely, there's some vanilla sweetness in there. You know what? This kind of, I agree. I was looking at some reviews on this, and on Beer Advocate, they gave this a 90. I'm surprised, they are with their numbers and stuff. Wow. I just forgot why I spaced out.
Right, you said you agree with the reviews you saw.
Oh yeah, he sorry.
You're good.
Anyways, they said that they felt it was kind of more on like the milkshake IPA kind of side, and I can see that with the. I'm sure there's an addition of lactose and the marshmallow flavoring something. It's got to be some lactose because I don't taste a lot of oats. I'm not saying that they didn't use oats, but masking this 10% behemoth, they did a fantastic job of it. This is dangerous. This drink's like a session beer.
But Andrew, if it's a creamy one, wouldn't it be? I mean, it doesn't mean there isn't.
It's just all how they classify it. They just call this a triple India Pale Ale, which would fall under an Imperial IPA.
I mean,
category.
some independent
milkshake. But if it's a milkshake IPA,
they should say milkshake IPA.
Yeah, it would be classified as one. And I looked on Beer Advocate and Untapped, and they don't say that. They just say it's an Imperial IPA. Or what, triple IPA. Good. This is really good. This is the second beer that I've had big IPA from this company with the addition of marshmallow, and I think it works. It's very good.
What's the brewery?
This is Tripping Animals. They're out of Doral, Florida, down south.
Okay, I keep hearing about it from you guys. I need to try to find some. Maybe I'll go to Roger.
Yeah, I went to the store. Did I had the little hole in the wall that I ain't been there in about a month and a half or so, and stopped in there, and they had some stuff. And now that they have dates on the cans, which is great.
Right, that's what you want. So basically,
so
Andrew, are you saying the last Tripping Animals beer did not have a date? You probably did say that.
I don't know. It might have, or it could have been rubbed off. It's stamped on the can. I'm sure if I took my thumb and I rubbed it against that, it probably would come off.
If you scan that QR code, would it bring you to their website or something?
Probably the QR code. Probably, yeah. I would assume.
That was the Ouzo Finch had that, the QR code. You could scan it and you could find the date and stuff.
Yeah. Not bad. Enjoyable product. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, bro.
I have a good score for this one, too. So,
sounds like you're going to give it a good one.
It's pretty
I can get some of their stuff, too. They have it at Yankee Spirits, Mass.
There you go. Yeah, the distro is pretty good on this stuff, apparently. And I don't know why. It's tough down here, but like I said, I got a spot. So you got to go searching, boys. There's beer everywhere in every nook and cranny. You just got to find it.
That's what I do. I'm Alex the Beer Master. I try to search every beer there is.
All right. Cheers. This one is awesome, man. We'll move on to Alex.
This looks like I said, New England IPA, double, where it may be. Hazy. Looks pretty darn good. Nice frothy head. That lasted a while. Actually, I've been pouring a little bit too, so that might be the reason too. Oh, man, that smells really good. It smells like an actual coconut. It smells nice and sweet. Kind of reminds of a pina colada. Let's see what it tastes like. I mean, it smells good. I've been dying to get into this. Cheers.
Cheers out.
Cheers.
Cheers, Alex.
Wow, that New England, slash IPA, whatever, double IPA, that does really. That's coconut forward. Let's see what other flavors I got. That's coconut forward. I am very pleased with this. You get the sweetness, you get coconut. I'm trying to see if there's any other flavors because it says there's other flavors here. Let me pour this before I go showing that. I don't feel like making a mess today. That is phenomenal. All right, there's some left in here, but I could show it. Says Imperial Ale brewed with, I think, lime. I think that says lime. LACTOSE.
Lactose.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I read.
lactose.
Okay, so it's brewed. It's an Indian Pale Ale brewed with lactose, coconut with
Probably pineapple.
yeah,
So
probably.
Pina colada style. You get your pineapple, it's your coconut.
It's very creamy. Very, very creamy. So it has that sweetness, bitterness. It's coconut all the way through as I'm talking. You got that lingering coconut back end. Now, as I'm drinking even more, you still get a lot of coconut, but it's also reminding you that it's a double. It's Mackin. I tell you, that's a funny name. I like that. I've always thought Mackin meaning is basically kissing. That's what I always thought. That's what I thought. That's what it means. I'm assuming that's what I heard. I don't know. I'm telling you, this beer is very palatable too. It is very, very creamy on the palate, man. But it does have a little bitterness at the end too, because obviously it's not officially a New England IPA, so a little bit of dryness, but it's not completely drying the mouth out. Well, I'm very pleased with this. And if you can get Rusty Rail, it's Mackin Pina Colada Double Hazy IPA. Please do. It's very tasty in my opinion. It looks like the legendary Bumpy's joining that other beer that I loved. So yes, I'm very happy to spread the love. Telling that the beer is good. Please go get it. Yeah. I'm very pleased with this. We're gonna get 100, maybe. We'll see. Okay. But I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this and collect on my thoughts on the AB, the rating. And thanks for letting me join that today, Tanner. Cheers. And you're muted.
Alex. Yeah.
Cheers.
Well, a little music. Do you have music playing in the background?
Not me.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Someone does.
Not me.
Well, no, there was music playing before I started playing Feet in the Dutch. It's all right. No worries.
I don't know where the music's playing.
Oh, maybe it's coming from my TV. My wife's watching a TV show.
Turn that microphone.
Oh, okay.
They're playing like a piano and stuff in the background.
So-
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
No worries.
Again, I'm not crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Damn, Doc, I'm here.
So thank you, everybody. This is
yeah,
good stuff.
sure. Awesome having you here, Alex. Cheers, man.
Thanks.
All right. So, a couple things I didn't say. This is brewed and canned by Distill Brewery out of Normal, Illinois.
That's right. They're from Normal. Yeah. dude.
Normal. They do have the Certified Independent Craft Brewers Association. Picture on the side. I think that's it. All right. The aroma on this. There's a lot of tropical fruit, I will say. There's papaya, peach. There's like a honey sweetness, but there's also like honeydew. Like a orange. Along with that papaya, there's a little bit of like a dank earthiness. It smells very tropical. They say berries, but I'm not really getting any of the berry on the aroma. But yeah, it smells like a straight juice bomb. 7.4%, definitely not noticeable on the aroma as well. And yeah, I'm gonna dive into this. I have an actually a little breadiness too, for sure. I'm gonna dive into this. I actually haven't sipped yet. I've been waiting on you guys. Didn't want to spoil it.
Cheers.
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 Looks good.
Ooh. If you like the pillowy, soft mouthfeels, Alex, I think you would like this one.
Hop to try it. What is it? What's the beer?
Distill Brewery tour bus. There's a little bit of bitterness on the back end, some citrus and grapefruit, but up front, definitely pineapple. That papaya note is there again. Papaya, and there's like a little bit of like a raspberry. Some candied citrus, like a candied orange, maybe a little lime. Sweet malts, a little breadiness as well. Carbonation, I'd say, is about medium. Definitely not too high in carbonation. Mouth feels really good though. It's about medium to full mouth feel. Is it Crusher? 7.4%. I've only had one other beer before this. So usually sometimes you have your first beer and you can totally put it back pretty easily, but yeah, this is good. Some nice sediment chunks. Just pour the rest of the can. See if my camera's gonna pick it up. Not really. Maybe when it sits at the bottom.
It looks very hazy. I can tell you that for a fact. Very juicy.
Yeah, you can see it. Some little chunks.
Let me see. It's kind of hard to see in the
No
light.
sediment today, boys. No seddies.
Did you get to the bottom of the can?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a really good beer. Super tropical. It does have that little bit of that berry note. I'd say definitely more tropical than citrusy, but like I said, there is like a nice candied citrus, like candied orange, lime, and like a little bit of grapefruit. Cyclops scale. It does have that honey sweetness, sweet malts. I'll give it like 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes, and about 3.5 out of 5 hop cones. Like I said, it does have a little bit of that earthy hop resin bitterness, along with that papaya note. Really good. I can see why this won gold. Beer man, cheers, beer man. Good to see you here, brother. And yeah, we'll go back around, and everybody can throw out their ratings. I find that pretty ironic that everybody brought a hazy tonight, whether it's got some type of adjunct or milkshake.
I'm a brought a Drecker beer.
And 3 of ours look
Good,
pretty
but-
similar. And then you got
Don't worry,
Alex's.
there'll be some Drecker
Yeah.
beers in my
I do
Alex
have
is a little
Drecker. I got
bit
plenty of
more,
Drecker beers.
Alex's looks super oxidized.
Nice
Yeah,
little
don't worry
lace.
about that. I'll be having some
Holy
Drecker
shit,
beers.
this one is. Look at that lacing on that one.
Don't worry about that.
I was gonna say I got like a little lacing, I got like a little ring, and then Buffy's got some lacing.
Fired.
Tanner,
Beer, dude.
Tanner,
Oh,
if I
you're saying
remember
good
correctly,
about it. I didn't even notice. What?
Tanner, if I remember correctly, you have the 450 North not hazy, diesel, right? Is that,
Yeah, we're waiting on the examination with you, dude.
yeah, I've already drank one,
That
but
was D.
not drinking more until I drink one with you, and then I'll do this my personal YouTube thing by myself after I'm done with you because I want to hang out with you.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. All
No
right.
way, Alex.
Yeah.
You too, Andrew. You better get yourself.
I would love to be there, but Tanner found my 4-pack that I had stashed in the cooler.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
He flew all the way down
good,
here.
your leg's very bumpy.
So I had to look up this beer because I had to see what the hell they said about it because I said what I could based off what I could try to dig out of this. Well, they said it was a tangerine color. I went with a lemon lollipop as a coloration. They said that it was orange juice pulp. I went with tangerine, a creamy tangerine. They said that it has a grassy, piney, like grassy, earthy pine finish with a bitter, like a bitterness spike. I went with kind of herbally zesty, which herbal kind of earthy tone a little bit, zesty. So maybe that herbal zestiness. Yeah, I could see that as possibly being some type of a pininess, I guess. It definitely has this resinous. Like I said, I was getting like hot burn from it down my throat. So definitely has this resinous thing going. I would consider this one moderately bitter. I wouldn't consider this one like a big bitter spike, you know. I think it's fairly well balanced out, even though it's not super sweet. So like one of the things I kind of named it for was like lack of like what I could get out of the aromatics, even though they're pleasant. It's like really difficult to kind of pinpoint stuff out of this beer. Missing a little bit of the malt presence as well in both the aromatics and on the flavor, but at least it works with what I do get out of any malt. So for what I was picking out of it, now I feel about this beer, I'm not letting my acid reflux reflect anything on anything with this beer because right now it is killing me. But I'm gonna score. I had to do my 50-point score, so I'm gonna give it a 43 out of 50, which would land it as a very good beer. Which I'm not sure exactly where that would land on a 100 scale because I don't do decimals. If I did decimals, it'd be perfectly fine to maybe throw this at an 86 out of 100 if you just doubled it, but I don't think that's actually where it would probably land. If I did decimals, I might have decimaled up some things, and I think it probably would have been closer to like at least an 89 to a 90 out of 100. So just trying to figure out where my 50-point inspection would land on the 100 list. So
What do you say, 90?
yeah, I'd probably go with a 90 out of 100, I guess, for the
Now, the one you had to Super Fractal, something like that, with John last week or something. Did you like that one better?
Yeah, I think it was a bit more enjoyable. It was just I don't know, they do a pretty good job with their triple IPAs for sure. The Super Fractal one, which I think is a double IPA as well, I think that was like better. The mouthfeel was better on it. Just the overall.
Now, enjoying your time with John, the presence of your friend, did it affect your rating?
No.
No.
Bumpy don't play.
We don't play. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes if I like when I do my reviews with Zach, sometimes I feel like when you have two different people's opinions, sometimes I don't know, for some reason maybe I might give a score.
I would say most of the time, like if I do like an outside, if it's like I'm outside and I'm drinking and it's nice and sunny, it's a nice day.
That might have been
I'm
just
a little bit happier, because you're outside, you're getting vitamin D through the sun, and it just kind of brightens your mood a little bit, unless you're already in a bad mood. So I mean, that might just increase the enjoyability just a little bit.
The bugs come out at night.
The bugs come after you. That kind of destroys it.
I don't blame you, dude. When you turn the
Or
outside light on,
or the neighbors over there revving their motorcycle and you're in the middle of speaking. That kind of ruins it.
Well, you tell him to stop doing that. Otherwise, you got to take his mercy.
You can't help the elements. I mean,
Shut up. I'm trying to do a beer review.
I got birds chirping, lawnmowers going.
Well, that's fine. That's not.
Dogs barking.
Yep, there you go. That's another one too. Yep, dogs barking.
Dude, where I'm at, like if I go outside, like I'm right in the trajectory that we have like a small airport. Like shit constantly flies over.
The planes.
It's not bad, but like if during the day,
you can hear them.
Dude.
They're unidentified, actually, Tanner.
Oh. All right, puppy.
Unless you know that they're a plane or a helicopter. It would be a UFO.
All right.
And
that's from that's from Middleton too, right? My bad. I forgot to ask that. That's
from Middleton.
Okay, yeah. It's from them. It's not the what do you guys contract
project?
Brew? Yeah. That's what they call that, right? Contract brew when they do that.
Yeah. Just figured I'd ask.
Yeah, this is
I got a collab from Equilibrium and Three Sons today. A Florida company collab with them on a sour. You guys do they make sours up there? Equilibrium at all?
I've only seen their IPAs.
I've only drank their IPAs. I haven't. If I see the sour, I'll let you know, Legendary Andrew.
That should be interesting.
I'll let you know so we could do examination. But right now I've been only drinking their new
one. I got one of those beers. I might be able to get some more.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the King of Everything, nice stoned elephant on there. What can I? This beer is off the charts, man. It's really good.
It has to be 101. That beer.
I'm not giving it 100. There's no way, dude.
Andrew.
That's hell no.
It's
good. I will definitely say the drinkability of this, it's like drinking a pale ale. If I put this in front of you, you would have no idea that it was 10% at all. This is one of those ones that's definitely hits different. I know me and Bumpy had some, I don't know. Not all the thoughts come together. I've scored some stuff fairly high, and I've tried to dial that back just a little bit. But
that was what I was just looking at my own 50-point inspection thing. It's like if you try to add it up, and if you put it towards the 5 scale, it's like maybe I am giving the 100 scores too high. Maybe I am actually lower for the most part.
Even though that this has gotten warm now, you get the slightest alcohol presence, and it's not like sharper there. It's just it gets that feeling where you're drinking a bigger beer. It's clean. It's not cloying. It does have a nice hoppiness to it, grassy, earthy, dank, resinous, slight pininess to it. There's a bready maltiness to it as well. The addition of the marshmallow or whatever it is that they're doing with this, I don't know. Marshmallow extract. I couldn't imagine brewing a beer with marshmallows. It's going to be a sticky situation.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
But definitely a creamy vanilla vibe going along with this, which works well with the hops. I don't know. I kind of do feel on the fence about it. I don't know if I would call this per se a milkshake IPA. It's close. It's right there. But I don't think so. That being said, triple IPA, I'll give it a 97 out of 100. It's a very, very drinkable beer. Like I said, I could put this in front of probably each of you guys, and you'd be like, "That's not 10%." and this is not bad. You know, it's
I would
just
probably
it
say that.
brings- it just the drinkability of it is out of this world.
Does it drink like a 7% or 5%?
No, it drinks like a session beer, like a six,
Oh.
like a 6.5% IPA, like a
Okay.
pale ale almost.
Dangerous. How many of those did you get? Did you grab a 4-pack?
I just grabbed one. I can get some more if I do. I know where it's at. I didn't want to go breaking the bank.
Yeah. No,
So
I
you
Usually
didn't.
bought
when I
some
go to
more
that place and I get a 6-pack, like you can make your own 6, and they've got that shit out there, and I think you get a 10% discount if you buy a 6er. So I just picked up a few products.
Would you pay for a
I
single?
couldn't-
Do you remember what you paid for a single?
Yeah. Let me get my receipt.
I think when this show's done, I think I'm going to do a review on this on the channel.
I'm sure they're upcharged too. But they got some spendy stuff. You know, it's like third-hand dealing. All right. King of Everything. This is $7.19 for one can. Comped item 72 cents. Yeah.
Their 4-packs are like in the like 20.
Oh, that's what that is. They fucking charged me for buying a single. Ah, you bastards. Figured you out now. Figured them out. Yeah. So it was $7.19 and I paid 72 cents to buy a single can. So almost $8 for that can. That's how fucking well. I did not know that. Would I buy it for that?
Was that total?
I would probably just buy a 4-pack. It'd probably be cheaper to just buy a whole unit.
That was Total Wine, right?
No, this is at one of the gastro pubs I go to. They have 70 different beers on tap. They have a food and they have a beer selection, non-refrigerated beer selection. So.
Yeah. Does the cat have a question?
Huh?
Does the cat have a question?
No, he's sleeping. He's done.
Hands are down today.
Yep.
No question asked.
He's got his legs crossed. You can tell it's definitely it's not his tail because that's just a little stubby thing. It wouldn't be that long.
Yep. Yeah, he's chilling. Spent a lot of time at the house today by himself. My wife and my son been out like all day. I came home. He's like, meow.
Where is everyone?
Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna be surprised in a couple weeks. I leave for like 4 days.
You're leaving in 4 days, Andrew?
For like 4 days.
Hope you're coming up here.
And other than that, yeah, doing all right. Legs doing okay.
Hope you're coming up here, Andrew.
Cheers, man.
Andrew, I hope you're coming up here.
Uh-uh.
You owe me that. Okay.
Everybody owes you, Alex.
You know, I got a ball bust.
Just don't sue me. We'll be fine.
I don't be suing you. I like you too much for that.
I don't have that much.
I'm not going to sue you.
Blood from
Like I said, I like you too much for that. Now this beer,
pretty good.
Jug.
I'm going to say it's delicious. I'm probably, like I said, when I'm done here, I'm probably going to go review it on my channel. This is really good. I really enjoy it.
Alex goes hard now, boys.
That was Greg beer review style. Final chug.
Well, oh yeah, Greg's. Yeah, I don't do the final chug on my channel. I like to drink the rest of it with you guys. That's how I roll with that. The beer, very juicy, very creamy. It's coconut forward. It doesn't say pineapple. It should say pineapple because there is a pineapple on here. I'll show you the ingredients because it has a pineapple on it. I don't know why it doesn't say pineapple. It says, Imperial Pale Ale.
Yeah, coconut water.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's probably because of the hops that they used give off pineapple notes.
No, I taste coconut. I don't taste pineapple. But it has the pineapple picture. If you could take a look.
Well, it's called pina colada, which is coconut and pineapple. So
again, that's what I love about you. We know it all.
Yeah.
If I go to you, well, this rating, it is coconut forward. If you like if you love coconut, because I try to hunt down coconut stouts. I hunt down coconut beers, period. I don't care. It's deliciousness. Including mango beers. Whew, never had a mango stout yet, but hoping to one day find that. Because mango beers are delicious. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this it is Mackin Pina Colada Double Hazy IPA. So delicious. I'm going to give it 100.
Jeebus.
Woo! 100.
Would you like to use my 50-point scale?
That's better than 450 North.
No.
You gave
No.
450 and 98 the other day.
No. 450 North is delicious, but I just love the coconut. It's just fully delicious coconut.
What's it called? It's Mackin.
Indeed.
It's Mackin.
You know,
So
walking
please
down the
order
street's
this,
got a
Andrew.
swag like the Count. You know.
Order this, Andrew, so you can try it with me. I'm not joking, but I'm not. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. But saying fact. That's why I'm happy that I know about Tavor, because then I can say to Andrew, order these beers to drink with him. But then he's gonna
We don't
ball
have
bust.
Rusty Braille on Tavor. We do get it in Total Wine. If it comes up, we'll have to see.
Wait a minute. You see this brewery in Total Wine?
Yeah, I do get that brewery at Total
I
Wine.
like the can art. That's pretty
We need
cool.
some.
Got,
We
like,
need some new
guys.
stuff. They're sitting on some 3 of the same sets of cans. We need some.
Well, yeah,
new
don't
stuff.
drink them because it's probably freaking months old now.
I
But
think they put the dates on them, don't they?
Don't tip your drink hole over too far.
well, no, I've already poured it all out. I don't see. Is there no,
Hey, where goes beer, man?
no date at all. Legendary.
No
Andrew.
dates.
No date at all at this. No.
Cheers, man.
I don't know. Maybe they saw.
You
Maybe
mean-
they saw a date on their cans before, but I haven't seen it.
I don't think you know what. Now that I think about it, I don't remember seeing that was a thing too because they had some beer and I'm like, do I
Gotta
pull
play
the trigger
Columbo.
on it? You know,
And also, they don't even have the ABV on here. I'm trying to look for the ABV. I can't find the ABV.
it's Matt. I'll find out for you in 2 seconds.
What's that?
I'll find out. Give me 1 minute.
Probably just a 5 or 6%. Could be even higher than that. I don't know. But we'll find out in a few minutes, in a few seconds. So yeah, I'm gonna give this 100. Please, we all know that Legendary Andrew can get this beer, or at least the brewery beers, and we'll, if we can get this, hoping I can get it again, and then we can do examination. I gotta do
New
examination.
England IPA that comes in at
Yeah.
6.2%, 21 IBUs.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Give it a
Nice.
3.73 on Tavor, and Beer Advocate even on there.
Well, yeah, but before you go ordering on Tavor, make sure you can get it at your store first. And otherwise, if you can't get it, then order it, as you know. So, yeah, 100 is. Hoping I can get it again for the Legendary Andrew so I can do an examination with him. I have to do an examination anyway. Has nothing to do with this beer. It is the what's that beer I got in my fridge? It's waiting to drink with Andrew.
The cola, Bourbon County Cola.
Yeah, we got to bury that eventually. Yes, I'm looking forward to trying that. That's going to be delicious. I'm really looking forward to the end
They
of this
don't even
year.
have that beer on Beer Advocate, Alex.
What, this?
Yep.
Well, it must be. Well, it has to be new then. If you can't find the on a Beer Advocate or what's that other?
Gotta be some new stuff.
Yeah, this is new stuff. Then I'm assuming. Don't know because you can go to another site. It may not have this beer, and the beer's been around for freaking years or months. So you probably could look up on what's that?
It's on Untapped. They just don't have it.
Right. So it's obviously somewhat brand new then, but not completely. So That's a good beer. Please get it. I guess you want me to do the shots next time around, let's say, Tanner?
Yeah, we'll do shout outs. Yep.
I'm going to shut up now. Thank you.
No, you're good. No worries. All right. We like to ask each other questions. That's
I know, but I could talk for
that's what
hours.
the show is about. It's not just everybody does a review and then we push on. We like to ask everybody questions. Ask me questions if you want. What's up?
But Tanner, you know that I could talk to you for hours. Come on.
That's fine. Oh, of course. That's fine. All right. I will say this beer is really good. It hit all the notes that I do like in the New England hazies. I really do enjoy the papaya. This is very reminiscent of like the beers that had Bumpy had me try, like a lot of the Modest Man and Kettlehead stuff. Yeah, it's a good beer. So the papaya, pineapple, peach. Let's do a last chug. Just like Alex, we'll do a final chug.
True that. Well, that would be Greg's beer reviews, but yeah, it could be a final chug. Yeah.
Well, that's what you did.
True that.
Yeah, they say 25 IBUs. It honestly tastes like it's a little bit more than that, but I did get a lot of the sediment. I did pour a lot of the sediment at the bottom, so that's probably what I'm getting, a lot of the sediment. Yeah, it hit all the flavor notes that I really do enjoy in a hazy IPA. Like I said, papaya, peach, pineapple. There's a little bit of a berry note. There was like a honeydew melon, honey sweetness. I said there was like a candied orange, a little bit of lime, a little bit of grapefruit. Very complex for what you're drinking. Definitely doesn't taste like 7.4%. This is a crusher all day. I like it, and I actually have another. I have another beer by these guys, which is the same, the Deadhead IPA series. This is their Steal Your Haze, so I'm excited to try this one as well. This one has Citra, Cascade, and El Dorado hops. So
I think I remember that being like a potato beer.
This one?
Yeah.
I'll probably end up. I might end up drinking it tonight, but if I don't,
review it before you drink.
I can get more single cans, so I might end up drinking it. But I want to show you this, Alex. Before I move on with my range, I have a. This is another coconut IPA. This is Finback Smooth Beats Miami, and it's a collaboration with J. Wakefield Brewing.
I need to find Feedback.
Really, if you like the one that you have, I haven't had the one you had, but if you like the coconut IPAs, definitely try to look for this one. So,
can you put a picture of them on Facebook? Because you know me,
yeah, I'll send a picture of on Messenger for you. I'll send.
I'm sorry, I need to play Columbo on that.
And I'll send a voice message so you know the name of it. Because the name.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it.
Man. So the tour bus. I'm gonna give the tour bus a. There you go. Beer Man. Check your PayPal. All right, so I'm gonna give this one a. Like I said, it hit all the hazy IPA notes that I really do enjoy. I'm gonna give it like a 98. It had the flaked oats and the wheat. It had that like Alex keeps saying, that pillowy, soft mouthfeel. Very good. I did like it, and it's like I said, it's very reminiscent of like the beers that Bumpy's had me try, like the Modest Man and stuff, with that papaya note, and a couple other beers that I've had. The Savage Queen that I did on Beer Man's show, it had that like raspberry note, or like the berry note, and like candied citrus was very reminiscent of that beer. Like a combination of like kind of like something from Modest Man with that Savage Queen from what's it called? Armada Brewing or something. I have the can. I have to look it up afterwards. Maybe I'll look it up and I'll say the name of it in shout outs, because that's going to bother me. But yeah, 98 for the beer. I do like this, and that's not just with the hype of the gold medal and stuff. I do think that this is a really good beer as far as a hazy IPA. 7.4%, super crushable, very drinkable. I'm a big fan of like more of the tropical flavors for sure. I do enjoy the tropical flavors rather than like citrusy flavors. Don't get me wrong, I do like a nice West Coast IPA every once in a while. But hazies, when they have all these different tropical notes, I'm a big fan. So cheers, guys, and we'll go back. We'll go full panel. And if you guys just want to shout yourselves out, put some order like that, and yeah, shout yourselves out, and maybe some other people you want to talk about. Cheers, guys.
Well, Food Friday, we're going to be doing, what's it called again? Cheeseburger quesadillas. Cheeseburger quesadillas and beer, that routine. And then, well, I'm not going to talk about the following Friday because it'll get confusing. So, quesadillas and cheeseburger quesadillas. Get your beer on, get your quesadillas on. Cheeseburger quesadillas and 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Ooh, quesadilla.
And then, obviously, Johnny Boy, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow night. 7 o'clock, 7:30. Get your stouts on, called Stout Sunday. Known as John and Nelly. If you don't know John and Nelly, look up Georgia Beer Reviews and you'll find his channel. So you'll get your, instead of getting your stouts on early, you'll get your stouts on late, which will be called like a nightcap. So kind of like that. So you get your stouts and porters on. So around 7 o'clock or 7:30, whenever, if the Johnny Boy decides to do it again.
Johnny Boy, you still there? You can decline all that message.
Yeah, okay. You can't decline because I know you're supposed to do that, and you owe me, Johnny Boy. And actually, I owe you because I haven't been on your Stout Sunday in a while either. So I still owe you.
It's
So-
kind of hard to be there when.
Just to add to what Alex said about John, so he has been kind of busy, but
He is
if
that's not there, Jess.
not able to make his shows, go check out his channel. Just go check out his
Yeah.
channel. Check out his
He
beer
still
reviews.
does beer reviews.
He does a great
Enjoy that.
job reviewing beers. So even if he doesn't have time to do his live streams, definitely check out his channel. He does a great job.
Yeah, he's still doing his beer reviews, so enjoy that. I enjoy that. I really enjoy it. I think he's done some directors too. So yeah. And I think that's it for me, and that's it.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers.
What you guys got going on, Bumpy Miscellaneous?
Go ahead for it, Bumpy.
What does the fox say?
That's all.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 50-point
Be my night
section.
now, a little bit. Yeah.
We're putting these videos out on Wednesdays and Fridays. After doing tonight's review and scoring it and trying to then really think of where that would land it into the 100 section, and I'm like, wow, this is a lot lower than what I normally would have said this beer would be on the 100 scale. I think I'm gonna make some changes to my 50-point inspection. I'm gonna start adding the point fives to it. I think kind of to bring up,
Oh, you can sneak a point in here, sneak a point in there.
yeah, because then you could
I like
actually
that.
level it up to kind of get towards that 100 scale if needed. I just have to. It's going to take me a while to get used to, but I think it would make more sense if you watch anybody that does the five scale and they get like the 4.65, instead of just doing like a 4.5 or 4, instead of doing kind of whole numbers, they kind of get those very odd decimal points. So I think I will have to start adding decimal.
Stout Sunday is going to
Yeah,
be.
you can't commit. How do I know whether or not to put a beer in the fridge, man?
What is he saying? But what is he saying? I'm trying to.
Discretion,
Hold
John.
I'll read it. We'll let Bumpy do his shout outs. I didn't want to cut him off. I'll read it afterwards.
All right, thank you, John.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
Monday night, I have a live show. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time on my channel, which is called Bumpy Road Brewery. If nobody knows who I am, my channel. It's called New Brew. So just bring a beer that you've never had before. I will be changing up the structure of it just a bit. That way everybody has a chance to actually talk about their beers. And then that doesn't become the free-for-all discussion. I'd like to have just chit-chat more, but have people still be able to talk about their beers. But I'm not looking for like a, 5-minute beer review from each person. Try to keep it as quick as possible, but still get your thoughts out on your beer.
Can't rush it, Legendary Bumpy. You got to relax and enjoy it and do the beer review.
Man, you can go last, Alex.
You know, Bumpy, I love you. Keep it up, brother. Appreciate you.
Oh, shit, that was not what I was expecting.
Well, Bumpy.
Yeah, I'd like to shout out Tanner. Check out Tanner's channel on Wednesday nights. Which who knows if he's? I'm just kidding. He's here. He can do his own. Yeah, let's shout out. I'm going to shout out somebody that we normally don't shout out because he's not here a lot, but he has popped in on Miscellaneous' channel at least. I think it was Miscellaneous. Maybe it was Tanner's. I can't remember now. Man, all of these days just run together, and every show runs together now.
Who was it?
But Joe from the Beer Patrol. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, go check him out. He's back again. He has to take some leaves of absence, basically, because of his health concerns. But he's back again, and he's got some ideas coming up to add to his channel. So check out Joe at the Beer Patrol.
Yeah, his channel's cool.
He's a good guy. He's a great beer talker, I will say, and does a good job with his ratings and just giving off some good knowledge. And
don't forget to shout out Kyle from that other YouTuber, that Kyle from No Hate Beer Reviews. He's another one that's a cool dude too.
Yeah, I'm not shouting anybody else up. All right, that's it. Thanks. Cheers.
Cheers, Bobby.
Acid reflux sucks.
All right. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. You see me talking to Beer Man in the chat. We're gonna get to that. Josh said he wasn't doing beer bowl discussions this week, right?
Yes, exactly.
Take Sunday off. So I did talk to my buddy in Newfoundland, who was very nice to all right. Yeah, he sent me these beers from Dildo Brewing Company.
Never heard of it, Legendary Andrew.
Yeah, because you can't get this. You gotta live in Canada.
You have to live where?
Canadian beer.
Oh,
Canadian beer. You have to live there to get this. You have to go to the brewery to get this.
I'll just have to have you order it for me.
From Dildo New Brewing Company and Museum. This is their donut for days. Me and my buddy who sent me this, Mrs. Doubtfire, we're going to do an examination of this tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Mrs. Doubtfire?
Very, very stoked. Yes, that's his
go.
name. That's his YouTube handle. It's what it is. That'll be at 8 o'clock tomorrow on my channel.
I hope he shows his face.
He does show his face, Alex.
Good.
It's very nice. I gave him my address.
Awesome.
That's the beers here. Took a big risk. Customs even opened the box. It's cool. Anyways, moving on. I do have an examination to do with this here, the Bourbon County Cola Stout 2021 version. We're going to be doing that with Alex the Beer Master. If anybody has any of these laying around and wants to get in on it, you're more than welcome. Shoot me, I'm on Instagram. DM me or whatever they call it. The kids are calling it now. And then, I was talking to Beer Man earlier in the chat, said that's on me. I managed to get one of these from Fort George.
Ooh.
I can't pronounce the name. Not going to butcher it, but it's bourbon barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout. Comes in at 14% ABV. I bought this, I think it was like 20 and change. It's a wax dip. And Beer Man shot me a text today when I was at work, and he said, "Oh, I scored one," and that was cool. And I asked him how much he paid for it, and he told me. So then I PayPal'd him the money for the beer and told him it was on me. So there'll be exam with Beer Man on the Fort George beer as well coming up in the near future. There's a lot going on. People are live all the time. It's a lot of beer stuff. So try not to step on anybody's toes and be respectful. So that's pretty much it. You can check out Beer and Cheese. God, I can't remember the three. And I like your style. I got a little lit last week, boys.
I think the Legendary Tanner showing us.
There you go. Triple Colch. Anything? Whoa.
I got myself muted. All right. So
Any Belgian?
the beers is a Tripel Robust Porter, any English beer, and you're gonna pair it with the Stilton, Gruyere, or anything herbal. So that is beer and cheese for Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Eastern time, 5 p.m. I believe, Beer Man's time. Right? Yeah. West.
Cheers,
West.
guys.
Yeah. Cheers, Miss Lance. Awesome. So we'll go back to the John and Ellie comment before I do my shout outs. John said, I appreciate you, Alex, but Stout Sundays are going to be hard for me.
I can't hear. What'd you say, Andrew? I'm a Tanner.
So John said, I appreciate you, Alex, but Stout Sunday is going to be hard for me until baseball's over. I may do an evening edition every now and then, but I can't commit to Stout Sunday for the next month and a half or so.
That's fine.
So.
I'm looking forward to doing Stout Sunday with him again anyway. And he needs to do the new series when he's not up in his ass now, Gators. The Beer Buddies. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Appreciate you.
Cheers, man. All right, yeah, so shout outs for me. Wednesday, we'll be doing a brewery review. We're going to be doing Lawson's Finest Liquids, which is, Sip of Sunshine. What's the other ones? Little Sunshine.
Here's Little Sunshine, which is the blue can, I believe, which is the spin-off. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Skag Mountain, Triple Sunshine,
Could be. I already got one.
Popzilla.
Topzilla, yeah, there you go, Bumpy.
I went back to Canals to get it
Had
for
a lot
you.
more than I have. I think I've only had like Sip of Sunshine and maybe.
Yeah, I never had the blue one yet,
one, but
even though it's around.
The only thing I had from them was like barrel aged, like Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
Throat Lawsons.
Wait a minute, there's a Sip of
Kidding, that's not a
Sunshine
beer.
barrel age. I have to look at that. Thank you, Andrew.
Some of them do taste like the.
I was gonna say they're actually, as far as the price, they're actually not too bad in price. I saw a 4-pack of Sip of Sunshine for like $14 the other day.
I got one for $18.
Yeah, it used to be higher than that. I think they finally came to their senses that it wasn't as good as
There was a lot of hype.
other beers.
They had like
They
it was
had
like
a lot of hype. So
it was like an ice cream Imperial milk stout that I
If
had
you
from
guys
them.
don't know what Sip of Sunshine is, that is what. That's
they
what
probably got one.
Damn, Alex.
There you go.
Yeah, I literally went back to Canals. I messaged BJ.
We got bottles, like, and they only had I think it was 12-ounce bottles.
So I'm very dedicated to my YouTube friend.
Expensive.
Awesome, Alan.
Very dedicated.
Appreciate you doing that, man.
Appreciate you. Oh no, I don't play games.
So that'll be Wednesday, 9 p.m. after the gauntlet. Well, it's pretty much like if you make it to Will It Mix or the brewery review, you beat the gauntlet. Wednesday's getting pretty hectic, so possibly might move the rotation of Will It Mix and brewery reviews. Maybe another day. I'm not sure yet. I know it is kind of hard with Wildcard Wednesday with Eric. Shout out to Thomas Mel 75. He does this 7:30 p.m. show. And also Beer Man does I Like Your Style, which is
You're asking the wrong guy.
I
I don't write stuff down and I forget.
I
I have to go back and look at the end.
What are you talking about? You're talking about Beer Man's.
Beer Man, I Like Your Style. What is it?
I believe it's around
What's that in the chat,
6
Beer
o'clock.
Man?
6 o'clock.
No, what is it?
Yeah, it's Candyland.
There we
Candyland.
go.
Yeah.
I knew it was something like that. But yeah, so that's 6 p.m. So the Wednesday night is pretty busy. So as far as us, people who normally hang out, you got Beer Man, 6 p.m. I Like Your Style, Candyland team. And Wildcard Wednesday with Eric, Thomas Moto 75, also known as Massachusetts Beer Reviews, 7:30. And then 9 p.m. is my show. We're going to be doing the brewery review, Lawson's Finest Liquids. But I also switch it up every other week. I do the Will It Mix.
That's my other favorite.
Bring any type of alcoholic beverage that you want to mix with whatever. You can do a cuvee of beers. And it's pretty much just kind of open panel, live bar hangout. You don't necessarily have to review what you're bringing, but it's just kind of you can. And it's kind of just open discussion, and we talk about different beers and different types of liquors and different types of cocktails that we like to enjoy. And yeah, Saturday I'll be doing another Rate That Beer, 8 p.m. Check that out as well. I'm going to try to keep these shows consistent. It does get a little tough trying to make my way to every show, but I do my best because I do work very early in the morning, and sometimes I'm just beat, or sometimes we do some shows from the night before, like a power hour, where
Wait until you become old.
Yeah, dude.
But other than that, so yeah, I shouted out Beer Man and Eric. I'll shout out FLX Beer Reviews as well. Dan and Mike, they're cool dudes. Go check out their channel. And I'd like to say thank you to the chat. We had Beer Man, Commerce Ozzy, who I actually based what I was mixing on Will It Mix. He does a lot of stouts mixed with different shots. So I did a milk stout with a peanut butter whiskey shot. We had John and Illy in the chat. Cheers, John.
I forgot somebody.
Yeah, go for it.
I got one more collab coming out too. If anybody can find this Drecker, this double IPA, this Night Machine, me and Rajopolis are going to be doing a collab on that too in the near future.
Do you know? You don't know when? I'm hoping I'll find.
I got his email. We're giving it a little time to see if we can find anybody. Canned on 420.
That's what this was. Canned on 420.
Rick Jofflis, I think he's a good beer reviewer too. Please grab that channel too.
Forget that.
I love his channel. Him and his wife sometimes do reviews. Rick Jofflis and his wife. Sometimes you catch her on there as well. So you know that.
Thank you, Beer Man. Beer Man, I think that was in reference to the can you just showed. Miscellaneous. We also had the Eclectic Beard in the chat. Cheers, man.
Alan, legendary Alan. Nice.
Definitely a great supporter. See her in almost all of our live streams. Cheryl Crawford. Cheers. Cheers to Dio. And who else? I think that might be it. All right. And definitely shout out to the panel we had tonight, Bumpy Road Brewery. Cheers, man. Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Cheers, bro. Alex, the beer master.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining. Cheers.
Now, before Alex does his sign out, so in honor of having the Alex Beer Master, the legendary Alex Beer Master on the panel, we're going to let him sign us out. But I'd just like to say at the end of almost all my live streams, all my videos, if there's anything else that you guys like to see on my channel, definitely leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Like a beer. Alex, sign us out.
Thank you, my friend.
This
is Alex Beer Master, and we will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This is Alex Beer Master signing out. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.